Okay, Leslie, sorry about that. So, Leslie, as I was saying, and I don't know what happened to the last video, I had to report somebody for pornography. Anyway, as I was saying, the universe is trying to help you with that situation, but trying to line up both of you at the same time, it is a little bit struggling. They're struggling, a little difficult on his part, not yours. Also, where, like I said, where work is concerned, I don't feel an issue for you or around you. I feel health being very strong and good. I'm also seeing, though, be careful of your ankle, Leslie, walking. Ankle. Be careful. It's like uneven concrete or ground or going from sidewalk to grass. Be careful. Leslie, he's not going to be the only one around, as I said before. There is a lot of motion moving toward you. There's also a lot of interest coming around you. Somebody watches you, whether you know it or not, from a distance. Beside him, somebody's watching you from a distance. That person seems to be very collective, very financially secure. That person also feels to be not an ex. It's not your ex. This is definitely somebody who's more intrigued by you. Watching, they see you have a child. They pay attention to your surroundings. They may live where you live. It is not the neighbor. It is someone else. I don't know if you go to a laundromat or if there's a laundry room, but it's something around a laundromat or laundry room, if that makes any sense, Leslie. I don't know if that does. But I'm feeling like, Leslie, that finances will increase and get better very soon. Something will be offered permanent or full-time to you as well. There's also going to be somebody who understands that you come as a package deal, and that won't bother this person whatsoever. I also feel like the person next door is trying to communicate in their own way, but holding themselves back. Again, I said there is still someone around them. I still feel there's somebody around them, but I feel like they're not putting their energy into it. So whatever that's about, I don't get that your neighbor is trying right now, not trying right now to offer this cup. Not yet. It's not coming yet. I feel like they definitely are paying attention to all their options. All their options. I also feel like commitment or work commitment also keeps them strung out or tied down, overwhelmed at times. But they are going to give it a try. There is something coming, Leslie. You're right. You feel it and you know it. They watch you like a hawk. They don't miss a beat. It feels like more like when you're playful, when you're outside. Maybe you're with your son running around or doing whatever. That's when they pay attention. They're looking. They're looking. There's no doubt about it. But somebody's still guarded at this point. I don't know if that's you or them, but it feels more like them. They're just guarded at this point. They like the fact that you're good to their mother. They are wanting a lover, or you are wanting a lover. Somebody's wanting a lover. I definitely feel like they're focused on something right now, Leslie. That's why there's been no communication. I don't know who else is around, but somebody's focused on something else right now. Something is creating a diversion or distraction for your neighbor, but they are still going to hold on to the opportunity or thought of you. Eventually, they will come out, and here it is again, offer you that cup. But there is somebody else. Somebody else is dancing around behind you. When I say dancing behind you, you haven't noticed them yet. They're still behind the scene, behind the curtain. They haven't come all the way out yet. They will. They'll show themselves. Yep, there's the Sun card. So they are going to show themselves, Leslie, and you're going to find out what's going on. This person that you're going to meet did, in fact, have a terrible relationship, a broken heart. So they're a little cautious. But I think they, too, have a child as well. Yeah, they have one child as well. They have one child as well, and I believe they have a little girl. So be patient, but it is coming. So the neighbor, does the neighbor see? Yes, definitely. Yes, but also thinks you're playful. Religious, but playful. Yeah. Any other questions, Leslie? Any other questions? Anybody else for a mini read? Thank you, Teardrops. Hey, Life of Destiny. Leslie, Life of Destiny says, I remember the neighbor, Leslie. Does he talk with you? He don't say much at all, does he, Leslie? All right, so anybody else for a mini read right now for $100? Anybody else for a mini read? Let me know. No, I know they're working hard behind the scenes to make things line up. I do feel like it probably will be after all this mess is over with. And I think it'll be unexpected, but it feels more hot summer, like more hot summer. So August, probably. August, because it's real hot in August. And I keep hearing hot. Yeah. Just be careful. Take the conversation somewhere as far as not far at all, Jody. Not far at all. Not far at all. It feels like talk about whether a movie that came out that you want to see or something like that. You may be the one to say, hey, you want to go catch this movie when time clears up, when we're allowed to do that. Until social distancing clears up, we can't do shit, right? Can't do much of nothing. All right, let me see if there's anybody else for a mini before I go. So I don't see anybody else for a mini. Yeah, Life of Destiny, I get it. But you're okay, Life of Destiny. Just hold tight right now anyway. You're okay. All right. So with that being said, you guys, Leslie, that is what I got for you, honey. Keep your eyes open. Somebody else is watching as well. Tracy H says, about a week ago, I asked you about my partner. Are you sure he is being faithful while separated? Yes, Tracy H. Leslie, the only thing that came up was watch your ankle. That was definitely for sure. But I also feel like don't try to delay something if it's a payment or something, if it's a bill you owe. Don't try to say, I'll pay it later, I'll do that later, or whatever. Don't let something go, whatever that means. Don't let something go. Don't procrastinate on something, okay? So be careful with that. Don't procrastinate on something. Otherwise, everything feels okay. All right? Lindsay, I think I pretty much gave that to you through all the questions and everything, Lindsay. So, but what I said before about the company and the hiring will come, but you really need to work on your anxiety, okay? Listen, don't mistake my kindness for weakness. Don't do that, all right? If you or anyone on here thinks negative, you'll bring in negativity. So try your hardest with everything that's going on right now, with all the things that we're all dealing with your fears and anxieties. Keep your face covered because that virus comes in through your nose. It comes in from touching your face. It comes in when you're going to eat something without washing your hands. It comes in when you're rubbing your eyes. Any of your orifices is where it can enter, especially the nose. So that's why you want to be distant from people in case someone sneezes. A sneeze, look it up, can go so many feet. Okay, almost like the amount of feet a skunk can spray. So be careful. Keep yourself back. Keep yourself safe. Wear your own, any kind of mask you can put on. I have mine with underneath of wax paper because wax paper, if you put water on it, you'll see it roll down. And I can breathe through it, not like plastic. Don't use plastic because that can suffocate you. It's no good. But use something. Make sure if you're using masks that you can wash them and dry them Dry them extra so that you can kill any extra germs. Okay, but keep yourself safe. Keep washing those hands. Don't touch your face, no matter what you do. Don't touch your face. If you're getting your mail out of your mailbox, remember that the mail letters. Okay, be careful. If you're receiving packages from Amazon, I believe that virus can stay at least a half an hour on packages, so be careful. All right, everybody be careful. Follow what the guidelines say to do on every single thing that you do in order to stay healthy and safe. So that's pretty much all I have for today. If anybody is interested in a reading, please let me know. I am going to be doing a special on personal readings coming up. It will be a discounted rate. I will be doing readings for $150 instead of $200. So if you are interested in that, please expect that I don't read on weekends. So remember that. Expect that it will happen between now and Friday, and some will have to wait till Monday or Tuesday of next week. I do not read on Saturday, Sunday. I do not. So if you are interested, I am offering readings for $150. So that will be through PayPal. Make sure you put your phone number in the payment. So with everything else being said, everybody be safe. Lindsay, the other message I have for you, Lindsay, is that your puppy is fine. Won't be coming home anytime soon, but I think you will find out where this puppy is. And I think once you see who's taking care of this puppy and the children around it, you'll want it to stay where it's at. Just saying. But you'll be able to visit. So that's what's coming up for you, Lindsay. All right. So with that being said, I don't see anybody else. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Please be safe. And I will try to get the next sign up ASAP.